The Nairobi Securities Exchange is feeling the heat of the escalating tensions in the Middle East. Over the last 4 days, the bourse has shed over 132 billion shillings in valuation as local investors move to safety. Our Sylvia Kadhoni has a breakdown of how the US-Israel war with Iran is ripping through the local market.
His exchange, NSE for short, has shed 132.74 billion shillings in market capitalization this week. The sell-off is being driven by local institutional investors who are rushing to cash and cash equivalents in the face of rising global risk brought by the war pitting Iran against Israel and America. By close of trading on Thursday, the NSE was headed to its biggest weekly loss in market capitalization this year, reversing some of the gains that had seen the bourse post a year-to-date return of 15.8% or 465.53 billion shillings by the end of last week. In the foreign exchange market, the shilling weakened to 129.20 shillings, as per the central bank's official rate, having traded at an unchanged 129.02 shillings for 19 straight sessions until Monday. Globally, markets have been sent into turmoil by the escalation of the conflict, which threatens oil supplies and risks triggering higher inflation. In the local market, analysts say that institutional investors with large exposure to equities have also been converting some of their shares into cash to protect the gains they have made in recent price rally, while increasing flexibility in case an inflation spike raises yields in the fixed income market. Safaricom and large banks have accounted for the bulk of the valuation loss this week, led by Safaricom at 50.08 billion shillings, KCB Group at 19.3 billion shillings, Absa Bank Kenya at 14.4 billion shillings, and Equity Group at 10.4 billion shillings. The spike in Marban crude, the benchmark for Kenyan exports, marks its highest price since September 2023. Analysts warn this could trigger an inflation spike, potentially altering the Central Bank of Kenya's recent monetary easing path, which saw base rates drop to 8.75%. Brent crude prices has meanwhile gone up by 7.6% since Friday to $83.65 a barrel, representing the highest price for the benchmark since July 2024. In major stock markets, investors have sold both equities and bonds this week, leaning towards holding dollars due to uncertainty over the outcome and duration of the conflict. Sylvia Kadhoni, NTV.